So in here we will discuss about list and array list, right? So I can define an array list like list, right? So you can see there are two lists. So one comes under Java util and one comes under Java AWT package. So we will import Java util. So it's expecting that means as a generic, right? So the generic part I will pass a string. So now I will say I am defining a list which is a string kind of list, right? So you can save the values. So the saving values are string values, right? So I can say names, right? I'm going to save the names, right? Equal new array list, right? So you can now you should be able to understand so that left side of this statement is list and right side the object creation is array list, because array list is a class which is comes from the list interface. So we will discuss about these things in previous video as well. So you can define you can create the object like this, right? Okay, so under the list you define that which is a string kind of list, right? And the names dot add, right? Names dot add tail, right? Then names dot add I'm going to add uh, John, right? Okay, so this is the way you can add these things. So how can you iterate the list, right? How can you iterate this list? So simply you can use for loop to iterate this list, right? The way you can do is for, right, int I, right, equals 0, right, uh, 0 to I less than, right? You can say names dot size. It's not the length, it should be size, right? That list having a method called size which gives the uh, current list size, right? I plus plus, right? Sorry, that should be here. So I will put a s out here, and I'm going to print these names, right? So name under the names dot you can obtain or you can get the values, right? Values of this list through the get method by passing index, right? Okay, so my index is I, right? So my index value is I. So first time it's 0, it will increment 1 2 3 likewise, right? Up to the size, right? Okay, so now I'm going to run this one. I'm going to run this for loop main method, right? Here you can see the results, right? It's Nimal, Patel and John are getting printed, right? So this is one way you can do the iteration. So another way you can do the iteration is like you can create something like this. You can say directly names dot using for each loop, right? For each, right? So I can say name, right? I will give a variable called name, right? And I put curly braces, and I can put a s out as well. So here I will print the name, right? This is the one way you can do these things, right? So I'll run this one. You see the output. Here you can see Nimal, Patel and John, right? Okay, so instead of a string list, I'm going to now define integer list, right? Integer list. So I will define list which is a integer list, right? Integer list, right? So I will define some numbers, right? So I will say defined numbers equal new array list. So now I know it should be an integer list. The other way you can define this list is you can define the list like arrays, right? It's not array, right? It's arrays, right? Arrays comes under Java util arrays dot as list, right? As list, right? So then you can define sorry, these are integer list, so I can say 4 89 4 83 977 likewise, right? Okay, you can directly define this kind of list. So the other way you can iterate and get the print is I can say define numbers dot for each, right? For each I will say system dot out dot, instead of dot I will put double colons, right? And println, right? Here this also working fine, right? For each loop, because it's we are expecting to just iterate and just give the print, right? So I will run this program. Here you can see it will give the output, right? So in this example, that name dot for each example, if I uncomment this one, here you can see that yellow color line. If I hover my mouse on that, so it will it asks me to replace lambda with method reference. So this concept is called you get the print using method reference, right? You don't need to access this numbers or access these values through defined defined variable like this way, right? So this also can be printed as through the method reference. So I will just click on that, replace lambda with method reference. Okay, so it will give the println only. So I will just comment this out and I get the print of this name list. I'll run this again. Okay, Nimal, Patel and John is also getting printed, right? Okay, so the other way you can do is, so I will just remove this arrays.as list. Instead of that, I'm using list.of method, right? In list.of, I will pass some integer values to here, right? Likewise, and put a semicolon, and I will get a print of this, right? By running this program, right? Uh, Here you can see the output, right? So this is one way you can define the list. So you can further study what are the differences of defining these in these different ways, right?